Hello everyone and welcome back to Wealth with Jared. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens when I invest my $155 into the stock market. I do this every 2 weeks. My process is automatic, consistent, and it helps me stay disciplined. I'm going to show you step by step how I choose what to buy and how I place my orders. Quick disclaimer before we start the video, I'm not a financial advisor, nor is this financial advice. Always invest at your own risk. This is just what I do personally. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about why I invest every 2 weeks rather than randomly. The big reason is consistency. I don't try to time the market. I stay on a consistent schedule and dollar cost average. By using that strategy, sometimes I buy high and sometimes I buy low, but the main point is that I stay consistent and it keeps on going in. Using this strategy, my investments smooth out over time, which is why I can invest stress-free. My investing schedule is also tied to my paycheck, which makes it super easy. Money comes in and I don't even see it hit my bank account. It goes right to my investing account, and therefore I choose what to buy after. I don't even think about spending this money. This is how I stay disciplined because I know it's going to bring me to financial freedom. Now let's get to what I actually invest in. As you can see here, it's kind of a mix of ETFs rather than single stocks because I like having like a broad basket of stocks to invest in. This way it eliminates the stress of picking individual stocks and trying to pick the next best thing. So when I'm buying stocks every week, I really don't have to decide what to buy. I kind of just set and forget. In these upcoming weeks, I will be changing up my strategy a little bit, and I will be making a video on that. This makes investing super easy and fun because I just set the amount and then it goes right into my account and invest in these stocks. So now let's talk about what happens on buy day. So as we are here in my Wealthsimple app, I first, of course, log into the app, and then I'll check my watch list or my holdings. So I'll check my holdings, see what's going on for the day. I see MST's up, XBTY's up. This is obviously after market hours, but I kind of just look at, what's up, what's down for the day. And then I ask myself, do I want more exposure in a certain company, or do I want to just keep going on the schedule that I've been going on? So I also, next, I can check my watch list. These are some stocks that I hold and some stocks that I possibly want to start a new position in. So I kind of just look here and I just see what's going on. And then for my investments, I really don't overthink it. I just kind of set and forget. So we will go over now to my recurring investments. So boom, this is what I buy every 2 weeks. So we'll start with the top one, TSLY. As we can see, it's literally all the same amount, equaling up to $155.30. So yes, so I buy TSLY every other week. TSLY is an ETF that tracks Tesla and pays good dividends. And that's why I hold it. It pays monthly. I have a lot of money in it and it pays me good. Next is ULTY. ULTY is kind of like a basket of stocks similar to HHIS, or if you know the ticker symbol YMAX. They just hold a bunch of stocks and they pay good dividends. Yes, so some of these are dividend stocks rather than companies that track the S&P, which I already have. But ULTY pays weekly and it pays me 10 cents per share weekly USD. And then next, what I buy every 2 weeks is HHIS. HHIS is a basket of stocks as well, kind of like ALTI and YMAX. And they pay their dividends monthly by the company Harvest. Yeah, so I buy this every 2 weeks because it's good. It's good for growth and even dividends. And then, of course, MISTI, which is a very popular ETF within the dividend community. It pays great dividends. They pay monthly, and I do contribute the same amount every 2 weeks that comes off my paycheck. Next is MSTE, which also tracks MicroStrategy by Harvest, another, again, dividend ETF. It does pay me monthly. It pays me monthly, and it's good, really good dividends, and I like it. And then VFE is my S&P 500 ETF. This tracks the S&P, and I do put $25.87 into it every a week. So I do this one weekly, and then I do the other ones bi-weekly. But yeah. As you can see here, this is what comes out of my bank account every single payday and what I invest into the stock market. The reason I do this exact amount into my account every 2 weeks is because I took the amount of pay periods in a year, which was 26, of course, when I'm working. So I took the amount left over in my TFSA contribution room and I divided it by the amount of pay periods that are left of 2025. And that gave me about 10 from, it was a few weeks ago when I did this. And then so it kind of equaled to, because my contribution room is like 1,500, so 10 times 155 is about 1,500, 1,600. So that's kind of how I got that number. Once I know what I'm buying, I place the market order. I keep it simple. No complicated limit orders, no day trading, just buy, confirm, and done. I know a lot of people like to get fancy who try to time the exact second of the market when it dips by placing limit orders. I don't get into none of that. I kind of just buy it and let it go. Using that strategy, for me, creates stress. I'd rather eliminate that stress and just get my money into the market. The whole thing takes less than 5 minutes. I double check the amount and the tickers that I'm investing in, and then it's done. The hardest part is never clicking the buttons, it's staying consistent. Being able to work hard to get this money so it can come off my paycheck so it can go right back into my investing account. My strategy works because it's boring, and boring is always good for investing. If we really think about it, most people get burned by trying to pick individual stocks, trying to pick the next best stock. The best way to do it is just set and forget into an S&P 500 fund. A lot of people like to jump into different trades, panic sell when a stock goes down, or don't buy consistently. All these things will harm your investing in the future. By doing the opposite, buy consistently and holding for long term, I'm going to be financially free. Over time, the habit is what matters most, rather than what the price is on a random Friday when I put the money in. Whether it was $50 or $51, it's not going to matter in the long run. 10, 20 years from now, you'll never know what you bought it at. You'll just see the compounding returns on your investment. The best part about this is it's stress-free and it clears up your head. This way, I don't have to check the market every day, nor do I have to stress over red days because I know my hard work is going to pay off. I don't try to gamble the stock market because I know my discipline and hard work is going to pay off in the future. So this is my exact step-by-step process of how much I invest, what I invest, and how I choose what I invest every 2 weeks. My strategy is super simple, but super powerful also in the future. Just remember, this is my routine, not financial advice. Always do your own research before you invest. Also, love to hear some feedback in the comments. What does your investing schedule look like? What do you buy every 2 weeks, and how do you do it? Drop it down in the comments so we can learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my video next week because I'll be showing you how much my dividend portfolio made me this month. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and I'll see you guys next time.